Hi, Wes. How were you guys able to take control there in the second quarter?
Well, I thought we, came out in the first quarter and had great energy. So just that snowball effect of, playing the right way, playing with the right, the energy, the ball was moving. I think our guys really bought into some of the schematic things we laid out, and they took hold of it. So, just high deflections. I think we were scrambling around. It kept them off balance a bit. And against that type of team, you'll live with some of it. But I thought we did a really good job of just pursuing. Just, even when the coverage wasn't 100% correct, just flying around and covering for each other.
It may have been Jordan's best game of the year, at least offensively. What did you think of his night?
I thought he was terrific. Make or miss shots, that's one thing. He's shown, he's put stretches together. But, to see him get the payoff, us get the win, I think is terrific. I think he was well-balanced, poised, facilitated, made the right reads, kept us organized. And I thought he really defended at a high rate. It's a tough cover, guarding Buddy Hield.
Wes, a lot of nice offensive performances tonight. Tyus had obviously a triple-double. I know.
Second career triple-double.
Thank you.
That's
Second
news.
career triple-double. That is news, yes. First in, okay, we're just
See,
saying
there we
all
go.
the stats. Obviously had a lot of kind of long missed threes to work with on the rebounds, but what did you like from him tonight?
Yeah, just guarding 𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗘 is tough for anybody. And yes, they missed some shots maybe they ordinarily make, but I thought we made them miss too. I thought Tyus was really good at pursuing and kind of mixing his coverage, his routes, keeping them off balance. Didn't allow him to play with comfort and a level of freedom that I think most guards like to play with. I thought that kept him off balance.
You got a standing ovation from the crowd out there. Corey was dancing like with 3 minutes left. How needed was this win, I guess?
Oh,
just
much
for
needed.
spirits?
I mean, we all know, what we've kind of been through during this stretch. And to see, us play the way we've played and get the win, I think, is terrific. But we played the right way. And it's not just because we made shots. I thought we had really good stretches defensively, did some good things. And we were playing for each other. And you could tell by the way the guys responded throughout the game to individual plays, but the high assist night and that connectivity, I think, is going to, take us a long way.
Coach, you said that for a few post games, you have to learn from these games, learn from these losses. Was there like a turning point during a practice or watching film or something like that ignited
I think there's
these?
probably several moments. It's been a while since we've been able to get a W, but to our guys' credit, they never lose faith in what we're doing. And it's that takes a level of maturity and character, which is oftentimes hard to come by. But you get kind of mired into it's not going well. It's not. Let's change it. And to their credit, it's we're doing some really good things. We're not seeing the benefit right now, but the internal metrics that we're tracking, some of the things that we're measuring, we're seeing improvement. So just stay the course, continue to do what we think is right, and it'll turn. So I think tonight was a great example of that.
It felt like Jordan was playing more point guard tonight than he has previously, especially to start the second quarter with that first five-man unit that went out there, and they outscored him 22-5 to start the quarter. What did you think of his play specifically at the one?
Oh, I thought it was really good. He was well balanced. He picked his spots to attack and play make. Kept us organized, and I think that's something we've seen in stints. They had it going, so you let it go. And to his credit, he kept us well organized.
And then I know you started with Tyus on Tyrese, but when Bilal checked into the game, he often drew that assignment. You can add Tyrese to the list of all-star caliber players that Bilal's had to guard so far. How did you think he did in those minutes?
It was good. I think these are all lessons. And some of them are hard lessons. But it's going to help him. It's a different guy every night, different type of player. Some more dynamic than others. Some a little stronger, play downhill. Others more finesse. Can stretch the floor and shoot the three. But that's a tough cover for anybody. I think using his length and the way they cut, move, and make plays off the ball. As soon as they pass it, then that's when they're at their most dangerous. Slipping in and out of coverage, very difficult to defend. So to his credit, he did a pretty good job.
And then I know Bilal's confidence has been something that's been talked a lot about since he first stepped foot into the building. But do you feel that it's even grown even more at this point in the year now? It feels like he's more confident somehow than he was even
I'm not
at the
going to
start of the
answer
season.
for him, but he looks that way. And I think he's starting to see the benefit of a lot of the work he puts in, and you see the trust that it's garnered from his teammates. So I think that's validation.
Hey, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
On the subject of Bilal, he had another poster dunk tonight. Is that something that you knew was going to be like a thing, or is that kind of surprising that he's attacking the rim with such
No, not at
ferocity?
all. I think that's one of the things we noticed early, and imploring him to play downhill is just one of those things we talked about in September. He's gotten more comfortable, rebounding, getting the kick ahead or outlet, attacking in the open floor, making the right play, as well as getting downhill and trying to finish those plays. So hopefully we'll see more of it, but I think that's one of those things he can lean in on.
Because the last game, I know you had strong messages for the team. Was that part of the difference, maybe, of tonight's win? Or was there a message?
I wouldn't say what I said was a part of it, but I think we did compete better, and particularly on the defensive end, So we just got to do it again. So.
What do you think of the night Jordan had?
I think he played. I think he played well. I think he played within himself. How he's always played all season, honestly. I think he just made shots tonight, and it propelled us. So.
And how nice was it just to get a win?
Great. Plane ride's going to be better. A glass of wine tonight's going to be a little better. So it's always better when you win.
How would you kind of describe the offense tonight for you guys?
We made shots. It's clear as day. Tyus had a triple-double, so that usually means somebody has a triple-double. It usually means somebody or people are making shots. JP had 8 assists. I think I had 4 or 5. So everybody, Denny probably had 5 or 6. But that just shows you, the ball was popping. Everybody touched it and had opportunities to score. Corey had about 18, BC 17. So, the balanced attack.
You mentioned Tyus' triple-double. Can you talk more about just the overall impact he had on this game?
He had a great impact. I think more impressive than the triple-double is, defensively what he did tonight. We had a great focus, attention to detail on 𝗙𝗢𝗪𝗏 tonight, trying to force him left all over the floor. And we did a great job of executing that, and he was the catalyst for it.
Hey, Kyle. Congrats on the win. You guys won the board battle tonight. You mentioned competing better. So how important is your effort when it comes to winning the rebound battle, and how important is that to getting a win?
It was huge. We haven't really won too many rebound battles this year, but that also tells you that we made them miss, to have rebounds. So I think tonight definitely our defense was much, much better, and that contributed to rebounding. And you still have to close possessions off by rebounding, but we did a good job, and it propelled our fast break. So
What allowed you to get going tonight?
Just being aggressive, playing my game. Saw some shots going early. Try to just create offense.
And how nice was it just to get a win for you guys after, trying to break through for a few games here?
It's huge. It's really hard to win this league, and any win that we can get, got to be thankful. Got to find ways to translate over to the next game. Just continue to build how we have been all year.
It felt like you were playing a lot more point guard tonight than during some previous stints in the season, especially at the start of the second quarter when you and that 5-man lineup went on a 22-5 run. How do you evaluate your point guard play, and how much did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable on ball. Getting my teammates involved, being aggressive, kind of just drawing in the defense and just try to give my teammates, easy shots. We were able to get out in transition. We got a couple of actions that were able to work, and feel pretty comfortable. And like you said, 22-5 run was huge for us, and we just kept our foot on the pedal.
In the upcoming games, you'll be playing your former team. How are you looking forward to that, or what are your feelings going into that game?
It'll be cool to go back to Chase, see the fans. Got a couple games before that, got to focus on the task at hand, be in the present. It'll be cool. It'll be cool.
Hey, Jordan, you were pretty hot there in the first quarter especially. Do you think that the first quarter has been, like, indicative for you this season? Like, if you perform really well in the first quarter, does that lead to a very solid performance overall?
I'm not sure.
Hey Jordan, following this game, you guys are going to Phoenix, and I just want to ask, after a game like this, what's the mindset going into a game where you're going to be playing against Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and everybody else? Same mindset.
Yeah, we just got to translate. Bring, try to play the way that we did tonight. It's talented players all throughout the league, really good team. So, like I said, it's just hard to win this league. Continue to do what we did tonight. Try to learn. Try to build off that, use that momentum, and try to get some wins on the road.
Hey Jordan, for you to have your season high tonight, Kuz also had 31. Some other guys like 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪 and Bilal off the bench had a game. Tyus a triple-double. What's it like? How big is it for everybody? Not everybody, but so many people to have a big game like this, and how much momentum you think that might be able to build for you guys as a whole going forward?
It was huge. Ball was moving around. Guys were locked in. Guys were making shots. We were connected on the defensive end. I think we've seen stretches all year, but to be able to put it together for a full game against a really good team was huge. It just shows what we're capable of, and everybody stepped up tonight, and it was huge.
What was the key to slowing Halliburton, knowing how well he's been playing lately?
Just stick to the game plan. Obviously, tough cover. He's been playing really good all season. A lot of games, long season. Some nights you have it, some nights you don't. We were able to, slow him down a little bit, and it resulted to a win.
What would you say is the biggest difference from your perspective in this game versus the Pacers versus like opening night?
What game is this for us? 23 games. And we got experience, learning how to play with each other, just kind of figuring it out on the fly. And, if there's anything to see how we played that first game and seeing how we played 23 games in, like you learn, you get better. And that's all we can ask of ourselves, and just try to keep that up all season, continue to build, and, like I said, build off the momentum that we did tonight.
All right, Tyus, so you said you did see the box score, so triple-double for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yep.
A lot of good outputs for other guys on the team. What's it say about this, you guys as a group, and how big is it for everybody, so many people to have such a big game here tonight, pick up this win?
It's good for us. Just playing the right way for a full 48 minutes. Both ends of the floor, being locked in, not only offensively but defensively. Communicating, cheering one another on, being there for each other. That's what it takes. It was a good step forward tonight, and we got to just build off of it.
And for as tough as things have been, how huge is a win like this, especially when you guys are getting ready to go out west for a trip?
Yeah, it's big for us. We needed a win, but again, more importantly, taking steps in the right direction, playing the right way, learning, building, and we just got to continue to do so next game. Learn from it, use it as a good opportunity to continue to build and get better, and that's the key right now.
Tyus, what was your mindset defending Halliburton?
Not give him anything easy. He's playing extremely well right now, obviously. He's filling up the stat sheet. Not only scoring the ball, but setting guys up. They're scoring as a team at an extremely high clip, and he's the focal point and main culprit of that. So just trying to just not give them anything easy. Trying to make them earn everything. Trying to take them out of their initial looks, make them get to their second and third actions. But it's not. I knew going in it wouldn't just be a one-on-one matchup. He had to see bodies, he had to see different coverages, things like that, and we did a great job kind of locking in on him and on the game plan tonight, and it worked in our favor.
Jordan Havlicek, I think he tied the season high tonight.
Yep.
When he's on tonight like he was, what is it that he's doing well, aside not just making shots, but how is he getting to those?
I think tonight he did a great job just taking what the defense was giving him. I know he's obviously a talented scorer, but at the same time, I think he had 8 assists tonight. So it was like just making the right play, taking what the defense was giving him, knowing that shots would come throughout the flow of the game, and he capitalized on those shots. Was extremely aggressive, getting all the way to the rim. I think that kind of opened up some stuff for him as well. So yeah, he just did a great job, just playing at his own pace, picking his spots really well. And yeah, he's improving. He's getting better. He's getting more comfortable. He's going to continue to do so. And he played really well tonight, and that's what we're going to need from him for sure.